Hello, Christ for the Nations family. This is Ianthea with the Student Informer, and we have our guest speaker here, Mr. Alan Smith, and we want to know the man behind the stage. So let's ask you a few questions here. A most embarrassing moment in your ministry.
Most embarrassing moment in ministry. Wow, I've had so many. Most of them, I don't know if I can off the top of my head recall a specific one. Most of them have been revolving around just misspeaks, where you meant to say something else and another thing comes out your mouth, and sometimes it's nonsense, but there's been a couple times where I just said it wrong, and I've had a few embarrassing moments like that. So far I've managed to, not walk up there with toilet paper attached to my heel and, the typical things you hear. So far I've been able to avoid some of that stuff.
One thing that you were told or that you weren't told before you got into ministry, and that you wish someone had told you.
I think the thing that would have really helped me is if I would have had more of an awareness of how much ministry involves leadership, team building, administration, strategic thinking. I'm pretty passionate about the Bible, about study, about teaching, and so I invested a lot of time in there, and I think I would have been well served if I would have invested some more time along with that in developing just some other areas of skill.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so what would be one of your, in fact, I tell you what, let's ask you this question, because this is probably one of the most important questions that we enjoy to hear as some of the students. Knowing what you know now, if God gave you the opportunity, what would you tell your younger self?
Let's see here. I came to CFNI when I was barely 18. And so I was probably a little too focused on girls, a little too focused on rock and roll and music, and I think I could have gotten a lot more out of CFNI had my priorities been shaped a little different than they were at that time. And so that was just a maturity issue on my part, being that young. But if I had a chance to go back and talk to that guy, I would have said, hey, you can get what you invest in this 2 years, so invest the right thing. I got so much out of it, but it could have been more.
Amen. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
No problem.
Thank you.
Pleasure, privilege to do it.